Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was not happy with Kyle Busch following the race at North Wilkesboro after Busch put him into the wall, ended his night on lap 2. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. sat in the garage, waited for Kyle Busch and the race to end, approached him at his hauler, confronted him, and then threw a right punch. Before we get to this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Before we get to the actual fight, let's take a look at what happened on the racetrack right here. This is over on Fox NASCAR. Let's take a look here at what happens. Kyle Busch is in the number 8 car, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the number 47 car. They're about towards the end of they're about halfway through the field there. Kyle Busch up on the outside here. You can see they're going three wide. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Fills the gap. Doesn't make any contact. There's a little bit of contact right there. Busch gets shuffled to the outside. And then I guess isn't really happy. He kind of gives Ricky Stenhouse Jr. the bumper right there coming out of the corner. And then he just kind of drives into him right here in the middle of the corner. Ends Ricky Stenhouse's night. Tries to save it. Is unable to do so. Right into the outside wall. His night would be done. Very obvious retaliation on Kyle Busch's part for didn't really seem like there should have been any retaliation. It looked like Busch just kind of messed up. And then he decided to take his anger out that he should have been directed at himself out on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So that is what happened there. And then this is what Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had to say during the race after he exited the infield care center. Speaking with Fox NASCAR's Jamie Little. Let's take a listen.
Take us through what happened from your perspective.
We passed him. He left the middle open there. Short race. You're trying to, get all you can get. We passed him, and I guess he was mad. So parked my car in the pit box. I figured he would do something like that. So maybe Richard will hold my watch after the race.
So what I didn't show is that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. did indeed park his car in Kyle Busch's pit stall and left the car there. And then I think he's making reference to Richard Childress holding Kyle Busch's watch when he joined Richard Childress Racing, 2 years ago? And then here's what he had to say to Fox NASCAR's Bob Pockrass. Let's take a listen.
What happened, but take us through the initial contact that you had with Kyle and then
Yeah, we got a really good start. He left the door wide open, went through the middle, almost had him clear the 34, kind of ran up the track, and, we all just kind of touched there. Nothing major. And then Kyle tried to wreck me in 3 and 4, and then finally did wreck me there in 1 and 2. But our car was really fast. I felt really good. We were good yesterday, and bummed that, we had already passed 2 or 3 cars there. So bummed that, we couldn't see it to the end.
What'd you see to his crew?
I told Randall that, well, first I parked it there because I figured Kyle would, do something similar. And then just told Randall that he could tell Kyle I'll see him afterwards over the radio, since there's no tunnel here. I can't leave. So I'll be here when the race is over.
What do you need to hear from him?
So there you go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. saying he was going to be waiting for Kyle after the race, and even told Kyle Busch's team to radio that to him after he parked the car in his pit stall. So this is indeed what happened after the race. You can see Stenhouse Jr. Obviously confronts Kyle Busch right here. Let's take a listen. And just punched him. This is all happening while Joey Logano is doing his victory lane interview. Security guard guys there. Pulls him back. Pit crew guy tackled Stenhouse Jr. too.
Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Those two crashed back at lap number 2.
Now the pit crew guys are going after each other.
And now the pit crews are involved.
That guy's a big dude. He's tossing people around there. Here is another angle of it right here. Over the shoulder.
bad as you. I understand.
I think Kyle Busch said, "I suck just as bad as you." Is that what he said there? I'm not sure, but obviously you see Ricky Stenhouse just kind of throws that right punch there. Chaos ensues. It looks like, I don't know if that's like Ricky Stenhouse's dad or someone obviously involved with Ricky Stenhouse's team that's kind of holding Kyle Busch back. And Kyle Busch just is like trying to just get to anyone, and he couldn't get to Ricky Stenhouse, so he was going after that guy. Just all kinds of absolute mayhem. Here's a video from Matt Weaver. He actually was following Kyle Busch after he exited his car, knowing that the drama was going to happen here. Let's take a look at this right here. You can hear the fireworks going off there. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is there waiting for him at the hauler. He's already there waiting for him. There's no media guys around him, which is interesting. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, he's like, go back and watch it. And then he just throws a punch. It just feels a little too fake. It feels very WWE to me. I mean, he clearly had been thinking about this for a while. Obviously planned to punch him, but I don't know. It feels a little too staged. To me, I mean, they seem to be having a obvious disagreement. Kyle Busch, you can kind of make out that he doesn't believe that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. didn't touch him, thinks that Stenhouse Jr. didn't touch him. I think the replay shows that he didn't. Obviously, that was clearly not communicated to Kyle Busch, or if it was, he wasn't buying into that from his team. But I don't know. Let's just watch this again. I mean, they seem like they're just having like a normal heated conversation that you usually see. And then he just decides to throw this right punch here. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just find this hilarious. Go back and watch it. And then he just throws the punch. It's just I don't know. It's just laughable to me. But let me know what you guys make of this. What do you make of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here confronting Kyle Busch at his hauler? Telling him to go back and watch the replay and then punching him in the face. What do you make of the chaos that ensues afterwards? I think probably the biggest star is whoever that Kyle Busch crewman was that's literally like chucking people off the back of the hauler there and telling him to clear out. I think that guy's probably the one who made the most impact for me. That's the guy I would not want to mess with. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below.